Hi, this is Mark Pizzacalla and welcome to 3 Minutes with Mark for November 2024. What I want to talk about today is AI and specifically the anxiety and the stress that it's causing many accountants and lawyers and other professionals that I'm speaking to. Now, the potential for AI is definitely far-reaching, definitely. And from an accountant's perspective, they're focused on losing compliance type work. From a legal perspective, lawyers are concerned about losing contractual type work where they can be templated. And certainly when it comes to advice, everybody's Googling and everybody's looking at ChatGPT for the answers. Now, there's some truth in all of that, but what I wanted to bring to your attention was that whilst it is transformational, there's a number of things you need to remember. Firstly, transactions that you enter into are unique. And very much the answers depend on the facts that are provided. If you just look for the answer without considering the facts, you're not going to get there, and facts change all the time. So the role of the advisor is to make sure that you've got all of the relevant facts to get you to the right answer. Secondly, and just back on that one, if you change the facts, you actually change the answer. So you need to be really certain that you've got the right facts. Secondly, there's a little thing called experience, and there's a bigger thing called practical experience. And what I have noticed about answers that are provided by AI is that sometimes you're given a number of different options to different options to a particular problem that you've posed. And what do you do then? Which one do you choose? Which one's less or more risky? What are the pros and cons of each? So you need to do a cost-benefit analysis. But on top of that, you need to understand the group that you're advising, and you need to give a holistic answer. How does the answer to the question that's being posed affect other parts of the business or other parts of the family group? So look, whilst AI is transformational, the focus by advisors should very much be on the strategic, providing those holistic answers, because I think that's where the real value lies. Thanks for listening. Have a great November. Speak to you next time. Any questions, please feel free to give me a call. Speak soon.